Previously on The Recap. Tensions rose with Nick and Brian.
Put tuna on their pizza, Brian.
Okay, my grandfather's been doing it for...
Well, it doesn't matter because I can't have it because I'm allergic.
Situations worsened before they got better. Hey, bud, so I got the topics for this week. Are you ready to go with that?
Brian, what did I tell you earlier today?
That I'm on the no talk.
The do not talk list.
This is the Survivor Recap. What will they talk about today? Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Survivor Recap. Episode 3 hit us and it hit us with a bit of a bang. Things are starting to get a bit more mixed up. One thing we got to clear the air on is we did settle our differences. Tuna pizza, not tuna pizza.
We're good.
What can you do? He's allergic.
No. It happens. It happens. Just a small misunderstanding.
Right, it
We're all
happens. One thing that we've seen this week is we started to see a lot of issues forming with alliances.
Yeah.
And that's something we'd like to address this week. Certain key alliances had some major happenings, one of those being Corinne and Malcolm on the fan side. Nick, tell me a little bit about what we saw develop between the two of them so far in the show.
Yeah, so far in the show, you know, they were going out together talking, and Malcolm was like, hey, let's try to find the idol. And Malcolm finds the idol, so technically it's Malcolm's. And that's going to set up something really interesting, I think, because, you know, he could possibly use the idol as a leverage. And I mean, obviously it is power. So we'll see what happens there with that situation.
It's always very dangerous being in this situation. You know, we saw a lot of sharing of the idol kind of thing going on in Tocantins, you know, where two people are both aware of the idol's presence, and that creates a little bit of a problem. What will Corinne do now in the future to, you know, have some power over that leverage? You know, you want to have help finding the idol.
Yes.
But when you find it, you are really in trouble. I mean, maybe what Malcolm should have done is he should have just played it off and said there was nothing in there. That seems like a Boston Rob rule to me. But you know, he didn't, and so now we've got to see how that's all going to play out. A few other alliances now are on the fan side of things. One group that we can definitely look at in the week coming here is Eddie and Reynold.
Yeah.
As we know, the Cool Kids posse is slowly dwindling down, and these two guys are going to have to really find a way to weasel their way into an alliance, or it seems like they're going to be gone. Nick, what do you think they have to do in this next episode?
Yeah, as of right now, they're being picked apart one by one, but they have to be around to help in the physical challenges and the athletic challenges. So I think that's where Sherry is kind of going. But if I were these two guys, I would try to get on Sherry's side as soon as possible.
Do you think brawn is enough? You know, just pure, you know, muscle is enough to keep him in the game?
The other thing, Eddie, no. Reynolds, yes, because Reynolds has the idol. Reynolds is going to stay in the game longer because he has the idol.
Right, he's going to stay in the game longer because of the idol. But what I'm asking is, you know, is it a case where it is enough at this point in the game? Can they make it to the merge on solely being a physical asset to the tribe? Is that enough for that tribe?
Yes.
Okay. And, you know, I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. I think they've ruffled quite a few feathers. I mean, not as many as Shamar, but I think, you know, that's going to really hurt them.
Yeah. They
need to be on their A game for social strategy. I think one thing I would really like to see is I would like to see a little bit of a deal struck with Sherry. Yeah. Now, Sherry is also in a bit of a problematic alliance. We saw her last week again with Shamar, and she is fighting for him tooth and nail because she knows if he makes it to the end with her, who is going to get the final vote? Well, that would be Sherry. Great strategy on her part, except I think it might be flawed. Nick, do you see anything on that?
Yeah, I think some people might just get so fed up with him that they'll get her off. They'll kick her off and then to kick Shamar off the next week.
I think that's really difficult. I mean, I think, you know, she can only fight that case for so long before, you know, they get fed up.
Yeah, she can only say, I've worked with Shamar's, I've worked with Shamar's, I've worked with Shamar's. Okay, that's great. Yeah, you can keep saying that, but if other people are going to be so upset about it, you're going to be gone, he's going to be gone.
Right, something needs to change. He either needs to start helping up, he either needs to, you know, maybe he needs to shape up. I'm not entirely sure. But now my question for you is, at this point, is it safe for her to make a change? We're 3 in, you know, the tribe is already dwindling down. You only have so many players you can work with. What does she need to do?
And I think this is the same thing with Eddie and Reynolds. She has to try to get them on her side so they can move forward as a tribe.
So you're saying they need to talk to each other?
They need to talk to each other. They need to figure something out.
Fancy that. You know, they need to communicate. You know, sometimes some people just can't really seem to make things work and can't communicate about their issues.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up. I mean, these people know. They saw it.
We just said we were fine.
We're fine.
All right.
I like tuna, and this guy has...
Who puts tuna on pizza? Come on.
It is delicious. Tuna and cheddar. Come on, have you ever heard of a tuna melt? It is fantastic. You know what? No talking list.
No, I put you on the no talking list first. You can't put me on the no talking list. I put you on the no talking list first. Oh, wow. Really professional.
What does he not get about this?
Really professional, Brian.
I mean... You guys understand.
Stop acting like a little kid, Brian.
Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. I mean...
Stop talking.
Hey, guys.
Stop talking.
Hey, you guys got to talk to each other. I mean, this show doesn't work. Just like you said, communication. Just like Survivor, you guys. Just like Survivor. Like, we came to a beach for a reason, so you could be just like in Survivor, all right? I mean, yes, tuna and cheddar it works, but what about pepperoni and cheddar, right? Right, Nick? Yeah. Pepperoni and cheddar, come on, guys. Not gonna... All right, we have a bit of a difficulty here, but tune in next week for some more Survivor recap right here on SPTV's YouTube page. Hey, tuna's not so bad, right?
Tuna's not so bad, right?